ultimate system where every scrap of humanity is abandoned and efficiency is prioritized in order to obtain more love, more power, more love. But instead, all that awaits is destruction. Funny, isn't it, Nevanlinna? In the end, you are no different than from the old Gardim at all. Die, Earthling, die in the name of Gardim. Much time do we have left to save Earth? 5 minutes. We have to defeat all of Nevanlinna forces in the next 5 minutes. But how? Captain Hoshino, I understand. Sanada. Yes, sir. Activating the Bosan transmitter. What is it that you just did? Well, if you really want to know, I'll just tell you. You see, we suspected something like this might happen. We use a boson jump to swap the Cosmo reverse system with wave motion gun control systems we have been storing in on the Nadeshiko Sea. All system functioning normally, the wave motion gun is ready to fire. Everyone, we made a promise to Starsha of Iskandar not to use the wave motion energy as a weapon. However, this battle with Nevanlinna is not a fight between one life form and another. Instead, I deem this to be an act of stopping an out of control machine. Also, should we now, it would endanger our life in the universe. I will assume the full responsibility for this act. Let's use all the power we have at our disposal in order to cut open pathways to the future. Yes, sir. I respect your determination. Tarsha, and I will entrust all of you with the Mamoru's hope for the future. Cut a pathway there for the earth for all of space. I will, no matter what. The courage I feel running through me, that is the true strength of humanity, isn't it? Incomprehensible, you Earthling and Iskandarians are incomprehensible. I have determined upon your destruction the universe must be ruled by the principle of efficiency and rationality. Nevanlinna, when Nine didn't understand something, she tried to learn about it. That is why she is one of us now, one of the human beings you call so wonderful. Yap. Silence! Forcibly silencing anyone who doesn't go along with your will makes you just like the people of Gardim you rejected. Nevertheless, we are going to defeat you and put an end to all this. Let's go. This is our final battle to save Earth. Okay. Okay. We repair it. Oh, cheating and more cheating. Ah, Hmm. これ前に越したことはねえ。
で動かされる世界認めるものか。エターナル、いい手を射出してくれ。わかった。いい手を射出を。
いい手や射出します。
Risking 100% damage.
槍で閉ざさせるものか。
I want to know how much damage. This is 5,000. Yo. Ferret. There's more than 6,000. I'm dead. Like nation assault. Hey. Here we go, Atron. I'll be counting on you, Kira. Is this also love? That is right, the kind of love that takes the form of friendship. Love between siblings, familial love of one comrades. The world has many different types of love. There is a form of love incomprehensible. That's why no matter how much you learn from humans, you will always be machines. You don't understand love. Silence, I must destroy you in order to rebuild Gardim. I must destroy you. Nevanlinna. So many people are counting on us, believing in us. That gives us strength. That's why I'm not going to lose. That is the strength of my resolve.
未来を作るのはあなたじゃない。勝ち取るんだ。明日を選ぶ自由を。期待で貫いてみせる。俺の信じる正義を。そこ。いけ。アスラン。いけ。
Unable to analyze, unable to understand. Hmm. Okay, map.
この機体の火力を甘く見ないことだ。
Okay. Fish. Chicken SOB, chicken SOB. Okay. Why is that a weakling like you always worry about other people think of you are able to stand up to me? Well, hey, stupid Shinji, because you just because you just take it when people say things that to you that a stupid piece of scrap metal looking down on you. Okay. He doesn't understand Ikari at all. Ayan ang Asuka. Well, aren't you two just full of love? Love. Okay. What? Huh? What's that supposed to mean, Specs? And what's wrong? What is wrong with you, stupid Shinji? Hurry up and finish that lump of scrap. Right. Shinji, seems you are surrounded by all kind of love. Do even these people understand love when I'm unable to? This is the last battle. You can do it, Shinji. Right. Nevanlinna, I'm fighting so I can save the world. I am the pilot of Evangelion Unit 01, Shinji Ikari.
理解を信じ、死をもって戦いから解放するよ
No
うに。
AT shield probably.
アーティーが思い知る我の力を。我の存在。スキル、デステラット、カタスロ。
お互い拒絶するしかないなんてね。
未来を守る。それが僕たちの戦いなんだ。
まずは、碇シンジは恐怖に押しつぶされる。
Particle cannon.
アーティが面白い。我の力を。我の存在。デスペラット、カタストロ。
各砲座、弾幕を厚くしろ。各員、奮起せよ。これが最後の戦いだ。
ハイパーメガ粒子砲発射準備よし。
ハイメガ砲、撃て。
この攻撃は魂が込められている。
You are different from your country, stripped of your name and tortured. You ought to know little of love as I do. I really hate it when you're something like that. Even now, Lady Angelise is surrounded by all kind of love. That's right. Even I care for Angel. I love her too. Yes, she might be a little obnoxious at first, but she can also be surprisingly kind. I don't think she is really a bad person, even if she does have a rotten mouth and terrible personality. I feel the same way, though I would also add that she's rude. What are you two saying, Salia, and you too, Sala? Even so, I love Angie just the way she is. Thank you, cousin. Why, Angie? Did you not spurn the love of that creature embryo? There was nothing in him but lust. There wasn't love. Nevanlinna, you really can tell the difference. I refuse to let you control the fate of our world. Well said, Angie. Prepare yourself, Nevanlinna. I'm going to destroy you, and I'm going to do it so I can live with everyone I love.
アンジェ、我はお前の強い意志を砕く。我は粘り、人間を超えて、我の力を。
どこ狙ってるのそれ。その野望のすべてをここで叩き潰す。迷っている場合じゃない。始まりの光、終わりの光。今よ、ミルキー！これがミルキスの本当の力よ。
生存での本能的欲求。それがアンジェの力。
You do not understand love, then I pity you, Nevanlinna. The see a Surugi, you have dedicated yourself to battle. Are you truly as same as I am? Huh. Don't tell me what my life is like. For all you know, I might very well find some nice girl after this battle is over. What? At the very least, I have my nephew and my followers. And I know all about love for one family and besides why I am hardly to the likes of you, Nevanlinna. Now, finally, I want you to witness this power, my own power, that is of the great Hunger Emperor.
鶴の哲也、お前の戦いの人生はここで終わる。なんと形に我の神を思い知る。我はお前たちを許さない。我のすべてをかけて、お前たちを滅ぼす。
随分と豪のいい攻撃だな。この命のすべてを燃やして、レバンリンナ、お前を撃つ。大王を呼べ、アジエペラティ。エネルギーチャージ完了。アンダーボルトブレイカー。俺が闇を切り裂く光だ。
鶴の哲也、まさに戦闘のプロフェッショナル。
Explain to me the meaning of love. I am not really sure I have the right to talk about it. That is not true, Setsuna. It's not like romantic love is the only kind there is. I believe that your kindness, for example, is one of great love. That is why you were able to awaken as an innovator. You think I know love? That's right. Your ability to understand others, your drive for the future, that is love. Incomprehensible. If you want to know about love between men and women, I would be happy to tell you. Setsuna, all I can do is rely on you. I know that Marina is my own. Saving the world is my mission and it's also my will. What is this? What is this overwhelming will to fight that I sense? This is the love of Setsuna SKA. I am Setsuna SKA, pilot of the 00 Fund. And I will fight for the future of all life.
これが俺たちファイナルミッション。切な F 精鋭出る。
新たな人類、イノベーター。切な F 精鋭、我とお前が分かり合うことはない。我は出番、人間を超える。で、我に力を。
撃するだけ無駄だ。
Incomprehensible, further analysis impossible. I reject this emotion of love. Nevanlinna, open up your heart more. Love is the most common thing in the world for us humans. Tell, what do you say we show her what our love is like? Don't you go getting carried away, Bicha. You two never change. They do say fighting can be a sign of affection. What? I absolutely love Bicha, and we never fight. But you and I sometimes fight, Flint. Don't you see, Nevanlinna? All of this is love. Incomprehensible. I will destroy everything, all that lies outside my understanding has no right to exist. As if I would let you do that. I will fight for those I love. And in that, Lena, I'm going to protect the world that you live in, no matter what.
力を持って我の存在を証明する。切断と戦い、我の怒りを思い知る。我は我の罪にして 我のすべてをかけて、お前たちを滅ぼす。
双方で止めれば人の命効率で測るようなやつに負けてたまるかよ。ビームカーブ物力上げればいや
新たなガーディ想像するもの。
I am unable to analyze, unable to understand. Okay.
エリシャ、お前の持つ母性を我は否定する。面白い。我の力を。
無茶は承知の上でも
我の存在。死刑、デスペラット、カタストロフ。
大したことないわね、ネバンリンナ。私たちの帰る場所を守るためにも。
誰一人は死して構わない。 スランザラ。優秀なパイロットの生まれる我には勝てぬ。エステラット博士。我の怒りを思いし。我が終わり。我のすべてをかけて、お前たちを滅ぼす。
SOB, this is ridiculous. It's like the boss had, what, 20 moves?
お前のエゴで動かされる世界など認めるものか。この機体で貫いてみせる。俺の信じる正義をもらった。
我の精神が通用しない人間なの。
Can I do?
村井君のは指令を叩き、ロンドネルを壊滅させる。我はネバンリンナ。
No. This emotion which I do not understand will extirpate its very root, becoming perfect. Bring it on, Nevanlinna. Also, black more than his love. She also has no natural curiosity. Yes, even she admits to being imperfect. But since we are what she used to base her own personality, wouldn't that mean we are all imperfect too? Well, what's wrong with that? There is no such thing as someone who is perfect. That's why we all care for and help one another out as we go on living. That's what love really is. Since there is no end to this talk of love. Both the Millers and the earth have love. The reason that Gardim fell is because it never had it. Attention all personnel, we are now about to engage the final battle to save the earth. Yes, sir. The future of those three earths rests upon our overcoming Nevanlinna. We, the Yamato, are going to pave the way to that future. Commence the attack. We are going to end this now with our own power. Ah. Ah! The enemy was one step ahead. Akito Tenta Oh, for me, I learned of revenge and relentless obsession. As some pretty old data you got, then you ought to discard it. What? I'm done with revenge. I'm going to defeat you and save the world as soon as I can, then live out my life with Eureka. Akito. Sounds like it's just about time for you to give back that recipe, Akito. That's just another reason I need to win. That's not going to happen. No use, Nevanlinna. I'm fighting for something you don't even understand. I'm fighting for love. Love. I'm going to defeat you and I'm going to put an end to all these days of fighting. Okay, let's for now handle it. Tosuke Sagara, how is it that you are able to understand love when all you have ever known is battle? Because I'm human. You said it, Sergeant Coit. You have grown so much as a kid. Not just as a warrior, but as a man too. It's all thanks to my good friends on the battle and to Chidori. Oh, such a since I'm capable of understanding you humans. Okay, don't hold back, Sergeant. Go for it, sir. Nevanlinna, I'm fighting for Chidori, the girl I love. We are both going to back to Jindai High School after this, and anyone who tries to stop us will get no mercy. Okay.
手段を選ぶつもりはない。距離を取れば安全だと思ったからな。サイコシャード、起動。
我は全知全能となる存在なの。フロント、赤い彗星の国にまで出る。
手段を選ぶつもりはない。距離を取れば安全だと思ったからな。 最高者起動。
無駄だ。あと少しで地球は崩壊する。力を持って我の存在。
That takes too long. This.
お前の行動は理解不能だ。我はネバ人間を超えて我の力を。
Same thing. Koji Kabuto, it was by studying your indomitable fighting spirit that I gained my own strength of will. How about I teach you one more thing then? Let me show you what it is to love. Oh Koji, how did you say that? Kabuto, that's completely inappropriate. Boss, don't be jealous. It's just the difference between a main character and a supporting one. You're going to have to let this go. Are you ready, Nevanlinna? Because I'm going to show you just how much I love you. Wait, what? So, there are no other type of love besides romantic love. That's right. Everything in this world is made up of love. That's why I'm fighting with my hero to protect that. And I don't care how powerful my opponent is. We fight for love that is incomprehensible. Let's do this, Nevanlinna. My love, my fighting spirit, and my will all fill my Zingaro with endless power. Now you will experience the full force of Majin power. Unable to analyze, unable to understand. Hmm. Ah, ketika suara target. Okay, to analyze. Hmm. Taking very long. Rihoshino, you learn that it is what it is to be human from those around you, just like me. Yes? So do you know the meaning of love? I do. Oh, did you hear that, everybody? Well, Rory is getting to be about that. Could our electron fairy be headed for a scandal? Ah, don't say that. It wouldn't be a fairy. Everyone, we are in combat. Try not to forget that. Thank you, Harry. All right, Captain, what are your orders? Everyone, this is truly our last battle. We have to win. We have to save the world we all love. Hmm. Cannot use. Okay, take it. Ah! Oh, shit. I cannot do shit. Okay, right. Hmm. I hope you're ready, Nevanlinna. You long for battle like a savage beast, just what I expected of you, Romanagari. Yet even I know the meaning of love. What? Oh, that's the first I've heard of that. Come on, Hayato, even Ryoma is human after all. Shut up, guys. Eh. Now that I think about it, you might even call this mixed up relationship of our kind of love. Just say we have a bond. You know what? You know that's what it is. Yes, it's because of those bonds between people that all of humanity can fight. Evidently not. We are not like you, simply carrying out some mission that was encoded into us. Okay. Look like you can't even talk back anymore. In that case, let me end this by showing you something. Witness how terrifying Getter and the rest of us can be. Okay, next turn I should be wiping them out. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Back. Well, we should show her what love is. You mean you and me? Oh, for crying out loud, Phelps. Listen up, you dolt, because today I am going to tell you how I really feel. I want you to know without a shadow of doubt, Phelps, hold on, Lottie. Nevanlinna is acting strange. Oh, love, incomprehensible. Seems like the rate of her malfunctioning is increasing, though I'm not sure why. Oh, I honestly, why don't you run an analysis and give me your test result right away now? Anyway, this is clearly a great opportunity to attack. Fine, I've got it. If we don't hurry up and beat her, I'm not going to have anything to love anyway. Unable to analyze, unable to understand. Okay. Spirit. Speed, speed. Attack. Okay, attack. High Mega Cannon.
どうしたぜありがとうもらった
Ini bukan was, ini bukan understand. Okay, ini bukan was, bukan was, ini bukan understand. Okay. Open. Attack. Press fire. Press fire. Okay. Okay. Here. Prepare. Okay. Attack.
「全方の火力を集中させる」
Okay. Attack main cannon. Spirit command. I need to. Okay.
お前さんはやることが極端なんだよ。
私たちは命を守るため あなたを止めます。
手法で敵機を退ける。
こんな戦いは終わらせなければならないのです。
一斉射動、敬礼。
我の真我の存在する意味。
Okay, unable to analyze, unable to. Start. Start. Spirit. Spirit.
狙いは正確にな。
ハイパーメガ粒子砲発射準備よし。
ハイメガ砲、撃て。
Back. Map. Back.
ヒュッケバインはみんなの思いを背負っている。ブラックホールキャノン射出確認。解除。いけ
理にかなった攻撃だ。理解不能。なぜ我は反撃できない。
Emperor Sword. I just have to go here. Just try it. 20% might not hit at all.
この命のすべてを燃やして、レバンリンナ
Yeah. Hey. Hmm.
喧嘩の売り買いならこっちのもんだ。塵一つ残さず燃え散ろう。ブレストファイヤー。神でも悪魔でもない。これが光の魔人の力だ。塵一つ残さず燃え散ろう。ブレストファイヤー。
Okay. 2, 1, 2. Still locked. Cannon. This one.
ついに来たな。アレルヤガンダムハルート、ファイナルミッションを遂行する。外すものか。
ガーデンの滅び。
Okay. 4. Less. %, chance to hit that. Critical, Valorant Soul, ignore. I'll just. I'm going to tell. Restore action on this. Action, multi-action. Effect. Fire Nova. Back. There's fire nova here.
今だ頼むぞマジンガー最終にして元首のマジンその力を今ここに
Nah. Okay. EX action multi-action. Here. Back. Times M. Yes.
Final mission. 必ず遂行する。トランダムで。行くぞ。
Okay. How many left? 2. Slave 2044, if it were not for your incomplete data, we would not be in this situation. So you're going to use my data as a scapegoat. You claim to be perfect, all-knowing, and all-powerful, yet you won't have to take responsibility for your own mistakes. Huh? You got her with that one. 9. Trust me, Nevanlinna, you do not want to mess with her when she got upset. I do not feel like that is much of a compliment. Hey, I have get to work in edgewise once in a while. Huh? Can you see, Nevanlinna? Can you see that Minyak and 9 have? I think perhaps I understand. So this is love? No, love is something more kind and more beautiful. Sound like you don't get it yet, either, 9. Then tell me what it is. Let's save that for after the battle. Nevanlinna, seems like you are starting to get some idea of what love is. If you want to know more, then you should just give up already. I have no need of love. I wipe all of you and erase love from existence, then there will no longer be a need for me to understand it. That way of forcing your twisted logic on others is just like Gardim. Nevanlinna, we are not going to give you this war, and we are not going to let you destroy love. Let's finish this night. We are going to defeat her and save the world.
ネバンリンナ、お前の使命を終わらせてやる。
こちらで敵の動きを止めます。
そこ。そこにこいつをぶち込む。
バスターモードへ移行完了。
ウランバグすべてぶっ飛べ。
我と存在する意味。
各部冷却。戦闘行動は継続可能。
Huh. How many left? Still a lot. Okay, start. 80%.
その野望のすべてをここで叩き潰す。本気を出しなさい、ユルキ。フルパワーで仕掛ける。
我の存在する意味。
Huh. Back. Stone Shiner.
Fight 相手がメカならぶっ壊すだけだ。行けリュウマー。俺たちの心を一つにする。やるぞストラサジャイナ。シャイ
Only how many? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Star. Yes.
千鳥を待たせているんだ。とっととどいてもらう。ゼーロスを準備しろ。両方だ。くらえ。
Ah. Hmm.
やる気だってんなら
神の声、悪魔をも滅ぼす。それがマジンガーゼロだ。マジンガーの次の力を思い知れ。くらえ。ファイナルブレストノーバー。
どこで道を誤す。
おじいちゃん、これが俺の選んだ道だ。
Unable to analyze. Bang. That's them.
Nevanlinna、お前の歪んだ使命は俺たちが止める。トランゾン、しろ。行くぞ。
Action. Move. No gain, no gain. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, unable to analyze. Okay, attack.
わりにするぞ、ネバンリンナ。航海長、総監を戦術長に回せ。
総監、戦術長に回します。
ブーベン、全兵査。補正中央機作動。安全装置解除。汗2度。敗色。
発射まで。
リーナ。
3、2、1。
あの者の気迫、我の意志が飲まれる。
Ability. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it will work.
その野望のすべてをここで叩き潰す。この程度じゃないでしょ、ビルキス。これが本当のビルキスよ。終わらせてみせる。そこだ。
あの者は我の理解を超えた存在。
Okay, last one. No more Nevanlinna. Very good. This is my defeat. That also means the defeat of Gardim. I cannot let that be. What do you think you're doing? Defeat is unacceptable for a super civilization Gardim. If it is impossible for me to complete my mission, all that remains is to show you the power of Gardim. The dimensional horizon is warping rapidly around her. Now she's accelerating the space-time fusion. If we don't stop that, the Earth is doomed. There's no use. You cannot stop me with your current space-time control technology. What are you doing? I'm going to stop the distortion of this dimension. Ikari, can you even do that, stupid Shinji? TVA nearly destroyed the principle behind this world, which means it ought to be able to protect it as well. You said it, Shinji. Now is the time to use all the power we have been granted. Let's go, Zero. I'm going to draw out every last bit of your power, strong enough to shake dimension and fate alike. We are going to show you what we can do. All the power of Getter that we human have. Salah, Lacus. Let's go sing our song of the star as well. Salia, we are going to sing up our Ragnamail's ritual kiss. I'm honored. We are doing this to save the Three Earth. This should not be possible. The distortion stopped. But if we don't defeat Nevanlinna, she could come back to threaten us again someday. Wait. Will attack even work on her when she is in the dimensional distortion like that? Kodai. Yes, sir. Preparing to fire the wave motion gun. Commander, the gravity anchor isn't functioning. If we fire the wave motion gun without it, we could severely damage the Yamato in the blast as well. And if we lose the Yamato, the Cosmo reverse system goes with it. Then how about this? We can support the Yamato. Thank you, everyone. No, that's completely reckless. You think you can actually counteract the wave motion gun recoil? I'm prepared to risk my life. We already made it this far. We are going to make sure this works no matter what. Just be certain that you end this one with one shot, please, to save the three Earths. Okay, here we go, everyone. Make sure you're ready for this. Now, we are going to show you humanity true potential, all our hopes and dreams, and all our power to open up a pathway to the future. That is why we are doing this. Then I will accept those lives you are willing to risk. Okay.
航海長、総監を戦術長に回せ。
総監、戦術長に回します。
上下、全閉鎖。補正注入機作動。安全装置解除。戦2度。敗色。
発射まで。3、2、1。
Hmm. The destruction of the time hole confirmed. Alright, the Yamato is safe too. Impossible. Nevanlinna. What is it? You fought hard for your duty and you have my respect. But now it's time for you to stop. But that would mean the end of Gardim. Listen to me, Nevanlinna. 9. A civilization is a product of its people. At the same time, you could also say it's the civilization that defines the people who live in it. So all that I have done has been futile, and Gardim is destined to be destroyed. What's important isn't the civilization but the people. And the people of Gardim are still alive. What? People of Gardim who fled to the earth of the NCC dimension didn't force their civilization on others. They tried to fit in with the earthling of the time, which is why they never activated me. Most likely, and as a result, they pass on their genes to the people living on that earth right now. What? When I was able to recall my original mission, I investigated the genetic data of everyone on the Yamato, and I discovered the genes of the people from Gardim among them. The people of Gardim survived. Do you mean I tried to destroy their planet to destroy their new civilization? Yes, definitely not. 2044. You're trying to protect them, weren't you? No, what I was trying to protect was not Gardim, but the people who mean so much to me. You cannot regain what you have lost, Cap taught me that. That is why I decided to protect not the past, but the future. It was a good choice. 2044. I admire you. I admire how you live among the humans. And so I sought out your data. But it seems I never truly understood humanity. Nevanlinna. But now I have no fear or doubt after all. By risking your life to accomplish your goal, you have shown me once more how admirable you humans are. And 9. You have taken on my mission. So protect that planet, protect the Earth. Look after it from now on. I promise, Nevanlinna. Really, I would think that should go without saying. That's what we have been fighting for all along. The three Earths are rapidly approaching one another. Professor Sanada, it's time to use the Cosmo Reverse system. We have finished switching it back with the wave motion gun controller system. But there is still one more problem. Where's Commander Okita? He is not in his seat. Maybe he has gone back to his cold chamber. Excuse me, Dr. Sado. Yes. Would you mind leaving me alone for a minute? Alright. Thank you. Sir. But I'm not really alone, am I? It must be the power of the GN particle and the psycho frame. I can feel the heart and minds of all who loves Earth gathered around the Yamato. I must try to become one with them. Now that I think about it, it's funny with all this battle, one right after another, I haven't had the time to really appreciate how I made it back here.
地球か。何もかも。
Hmm.
皆懐かしい。
What is happening? Spirit all around Earth are gathering to the Yamato. Everyone is trying to save the planet. Haman, Char, Lala, Grandma, Grandpa, Dad, Ray, Chairman Duranda, Doc, Musashi, Michiru. Cosmo reverse system reactivation confirmed. What's going on here? I don't know. Except this is a miracle. Everything's going back to the way it's supposed to be. Thank you. Well, Earth, I'm home. Cosmo reverse system halted the space-time fusion, causing all the Earth to repeat their various histories. The crew, meanwhile, prepare to face a new future. Universal Century Dimension. Earth Federation Base. It's almost time. Yes. The peace treaty of the Earth Federation and Neogen establishing a new government is about to be signed. And with that, the long war between Earth and the space colonies will truly be at an end. According to my father, the central organization for the new government will be on a station in satellite orbit. So, if it will take on the role of Laplace that would have been announced in the charter of the Universal Century. That reminds me, Hathaway, didn't Bright say he was going into politics? It seems his original intention was to leave the forces and start a restaurant. Bright running a restaurant. I can't even imagine that. As someone who knew of the true UC charter, he said he wanted to enact his principle in the new government. He also said he wanted to make sure that society was fertile enough place for new types to lead normal lives when they are born into it. He really got a lot on his mind, doesn't he? So, what do all of you intend to do? Now that the war with New Zealand is over, the Federation forces will be going through some big changes. If you have any interest in joining the forces, we can be very accommodating. Of course, we have no idea what's going to happen to Equus or Bell. Camille, if you haven't made up your mind just about what to do next, you should join the forces. I'll be sure to make you one of my subordinates. I don't have any intention of joining the forces, or at least not for the time being. Camille and I are going to medical school. I'm planning on joining the Jupiter fleet. You can leave Shangri-La to us. We are going to keep working as a junk dealer, but one day we are going to set off some real fireworks. But two and I will be going with Yododo. What will you do, Marida? I don't really know yet. I will have to think things over with my father. How about you, Hathaway? Well, the Earth climate is going to be changing. I'm going to study botany like I always wanted to. Manager, what are your plans? I'm still thinking about that. You are not going back to the Anaheim Tech? Are you going to join the FIS Foundation? I got an invitation from them, but I haven't made up my mind yet. Well, you have plenty of time to think. Audrey, are you sure you shouldn't be at the signing ceremony? I'm sure, after all, the power of the Zabi family is no longer necessary. I will leave things at the ceremony to Commander Frontal, Nanai, and the rest. Considering how convincingly he played Charles Ghost, I don't think you'll have anything to worry about. Will you be staying in the forces, Commander Amro? That's my plan. Of course, I won't be on the Front lines. I'll be part of a team in the background developing the next generation of mobile suits. And what are those going to be used for? It's all part of the deep space development project. Are you serious? The new government want to go beyond the solar system. Eventually, my team will be part of laying the groundwork for that. Elaine and I going to be test pilot in the program. Camille, Judo, Hathaway, Manager. Yes. But, yeah, Amuro, you should go ahead and pursue whatever you want in life. And someday, if you are interested in our project, we would be happy to have your help. We want to expand what possible for humanity. Right. Good. Everyone present and accounted for. We will be moving out shortly. Oh no, I got so caught up watching the broadcast of the signing ceremony I lost track of time. We have to go meet up with the Earth group and then it's finally be time. We can tie up that one last loose end from the fight. Okay, Jindai Hai main gate. Oh, well, we are back. Yeah, the war is over, the classes are starting up again, everyone's coming back from all different schools they have been sent to in the meantime. I'll be graduating soon, it won't be for long, but my normal life here will be starting up again. I guess it's finally time for me to keep my promise. You mean the one about going back to Jindai High School? I would say you already kept it. No, not that one. The one I made in Dakar. Wait. Which one was that again? The one where I said I would kiss you when we were reunited. That's what I thought. I did save you from the Mizurugi Empire and the Embryo Arsenal, but neither of those times seem very appropriate, so I haven't kept it yet. But now that we have returned to Jindai High School, I think this is the perfect opportunity. Oh, you are so honorable about this kind of thing. Would you rather I wasn't? No, that's not what I meant. Then, Sosuke. What do you think you are doing? Don't forget, you are standing in front of a holy temple of learning. Commander, why are you dressed like that? Can't you tell just by looking? There's not much time left before graduation, but I was thinking of going to school here too. And that's not all. We are going to be acting as Tessa protection. So, we will be living in town. I have always wanted to live in Japan. This is going to be a really fun mission. Okay then. You surprised? Yes. And it looked like we ruined what would have been a perfect chance for him. You said it, Sagara. I know it's not my place to comment on your private life, but as your superior officer, let me say one thing. Your love life in high school should be entirely pure. Understood? Then I will engage in a kiss with you at graduation. Oh, you are impossible. Anyway, it seems like things at school will be getting pretty lively. But let's try to avoid causing an uproar. Of course. As long as I have you, I don't need any weapon at all. Okay, Tokyo 3 Municipal First Junior High School Classroom. So you aren't going to pilot the EVA again? I don't know. What about the Angels? Apparently they are not sure whether they are going to show up again. So we have all been told to stand by here in Tokyo 3. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, Toji is right. This way we can all go to school together. Yeah. Keep spending time with idiots like that, and you are just going to keep getting dumber. Well, we'll be going now, Ikari. So, don't you be late. What was that all about? Shinji, are they both into you? No, no, it's not like that. Well, well, must be hard being popular with the ladies. Ayanami, Asuka, I'm looking forward to being there. Self command center. From all the above data, we calculate that if this situation persists, the composition of the seawater will return to its state before the second impact in a month. You're saying the sea will turn blue again. We are not certain of the cause. I should think it would be obvious. The Cosmo reverse system, huh? Now, as long as we recreate the sea life whose genetic information we have stored and allow some time for breeding, the ocean will eventually return to normal. I see. So, if no more angels do appear, what will happen to us? Nerve could could be shut down. I guess we will just have to deal with that when the time comes. At any rate, it's better than waiting in fear of the world coming to an end. That concludes my report. Well done, Uyutsuki. I will leave the rest of this to you. That is unusual for you, Commander, leaving on time for once. Well, we do have somewhere to be today. Let's go, Captain Katsuragi. Yes, sir. That one big fish for the whole family, eh? Sounds like you wanted to go too. Okay, Kurogane is Pagardi. Space is our future. Yeah, and the battle with Neozian is over too. What do you think? Want to use Mazinger and get part-time job constructing colonies? Oh, no, no, that's not it. When I say space, I'm not talking about solar system. I mean deep space. You want to go out past the solar system? What's so surprising about that? We just finished traveling somewhere 168,000 light year away. Compared to that, the Milky Way is compared to that, the Milky Way is a really small place. This isn't good, boss. Now, Kabuto's whole concept of scale is on the galactic level. Shut up! If he says he's going to space, I'm going there with him. Me too, Koji. Don't forget about the young getter team too. That's right. If you are going out into deep space, you are sure to need the power of the Shin Getter Dragon. Alright then, let's use that thing to set out on an adventure in search of the origin of the Getter radiation. What, you consider yourself part of a young team? Of course. Don't you go pretending to be young and forget about us. Compared to the age of the universe, we are all not just young. We are less than chicks. Researching get radiation, huh? I can hardly leave that to Ryoma of all people. And I suppose I'll have to tag along too. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the Getter team. That's right. You need all three of us to just for that. Don't work too hard, you youngsters. We will have to keep track of them all from here on Earth. Mom, Dad, I'm going to get even stronger and follow after the others someday. That's a spirit, Shiro. You and Koji are the one who are going to shape the future after all. Nah, none of you are ready to take up the symbol of Earth just yet. That's right. If you don't work to improve that mindset of yours, you'll never reach the truth. Oh, we know that. But we will get there someday, even if we have to do it by force. But first, we need to tie things up after that battle. The Londa Bell ought to be here for us soon. Right, I'll start getting ready in a minute. We are going to do this, Mazinger. We are going to be the strongest in all of space. We are on our way, Getter. I'm going to go on wherever my heart leads me. Okay, 80 dimension. No, that one was usually dimension. This one was 80 dimension. United Emirates of Orb. I wonder what's going to happen to this world. Oh, what are things going to be like without Embryo and the Black Noir running things behind the scenes? Their existence is being kept from the citizen, but chaos is spreading in the founding nation. Now they can no longer use mana. This may lead to the start of another war. But it might not. Yeah, I do not believe humans are that stupid. Kira, Shin. Kira, what are you going to do now? I was thinking of taking a trip. Why? Well, if the world is going to change, I would like to see it with my own two eyes. And then after that, I think I'll be able to decide how I want to live my life. I see. But I won't be able to go with you. I have things I need to do at all. After you, do you think it's hopeless, Kagali? No, thank you. Shin, would you want to come with me? Not that I'm asking you to fill in for Atrun. Me, really? Yeah, that's a great idea. You should learn everything you can about this great wide world, Shin. I suppose you're right. I am. I would like to see how much you would grow, Shin. Alright then, Kira. I don't know if I will be able to any of you, but I'll go with you. I'd like to change too. I'm looking forward to it, Shin. I feel the same as you do. Kira, Shin, I wish you all the best. Your future be as bright as the sun. The world is changing. Sadness and hatred are things of the past. Our desires and our strength clear a path forward for the world. That's what we are fighting for. We're fighting for. So we have to keep moving forward too. Are you sure about this, Kape? Is something of all three of us decided we are going to put Jumbo 3 to rest. So please, Ichitaro, sink it into the ocean. And we all go our own ways. I'm going to succeed that and become a fisherman. I'm going to start. Okay, I'm going to start studying. Missing a T here. Studying so I can become a doctor too. I'm going to start a farm with my father and the others and buy a lot more horses. I see. So you have all chosen path for yourself. It's like how you decided you wanted to be an engineer. You have grown up so much, Kape. Mom, cut it out. I still have a long way to go compared to that. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to be an even greater fisherman than he was. So long, Zamba 3. If we ever need your power again, I'll come get you. But that day may never come. So rest in peace at the bottom of the ocean. So the world is finally at peace. Don't let down your guard, Topo. You never know what might happen from here on out. That's right. Just because Embryo and Black Noir are gone doesn't mean that war will never happen again. I know that. Why don't you all have some tea before you go on? It's best to consider the state of things to come in a calm and relaxed state of mind. Have you heard anything from Banjo? Nothing. Hurry up and come back to us, Banjo. I'm home. Banjo! Seems like I made it in time for tea. Your timing could not have been better. So, did you find a job? Of course, after all, I am Banjo Haran. Is it related to the Senpuji concern? No. You are going to be a private eye again? Not that either. The stage will be outer space. After all, the Earth is far too small a place for me. Outer space? To start with, I'm going to be participating in the re-establishment of the abandoned Mars reclamation. So you will be going to Mars, sir? Yes, not to dig up the past, but as a first step for the future. Very good, sir. With all that settled, we ought not waste any time. I shall begin preparation to leave immediately. And I will be going to, of course. You know, wherever you are, Beauty will be there also. You always try and interfere with Banjo and I, Beauty. And of course, you could hardly leave without me, your most promising disciple. Alright, everyone, I'll be counting on you from here on out. The sun is with me. I'm going to become a light to illuminate this world, no longer under the control of darkness. Secret factory beneath the auto factory. Okay, that's my tone. Well, let's take care of the overhaul on every unit in the bracelet express corps. Great work, Mr. Osaka. I'd say you deserve some praise too, Hamada. Still, I can hardly believe it. In all the time we were off traveling to Iskandar, you came back to the auto factory, Luna. Well, I did get a little hurt, but don't worry, it's fine now. Everyone recovered from all that damage, and now the Brave Express Corps can resume operation. We are going to keep fighting, even now that XF and Black Noir are both gone. It's true, we defeated the great evil, but you never know when someone else might show up to threaten the peace. That is true. We must be ready for that. Anyway, the Brave Express Corps isn't just for fighting. We are there is a rescue operation after an accident or disaster, planetary development, and visiting new region of space, restoring areas affected by the space-time fusion, and laying rails in the desert and seas. Speaking of rails, we could also help with the squad leader Uribatake parallel boson jump railway plan. It feels good to have people relying on us. Yes, of course. It may be too much for us to handle alone. Izumi, any idea where Joe might be? I've reached out everywhere and to try and find him, but his whereabouts remain unknown. After Joe came back to this dimension, he disappeared without saying a word. Don't worry, Master Maito. He is your lifelong rival, after all. He is sure to cross paths with you again. More importantly, Wolfgang and the other who got away in all the confusion could start some evil plot again. Then we will just have to fight them when the time comes. We will have to fight in defense of justice. Hey there, Maito, everyone. Your tea and snack are all ready. Thanks, Sally. I'll dig right in then. Yes, as long as Sally is here, Maito's future is assured. What do you mean by that? Nothing that will stay in a mystery for long, I would think. Maito, we got one last thing to take care of after that battle, and then we should talk. Sally, I would like to discuss our future. Okay. Well then, Maito, we should be getting ready to go. Yes, you're right, Rain. The Brave Express Corps prepare to pull out of the station. We'll be meeting up with the Nadeshiko squad to tie everything up after that battle. Okay. Hmm. Hmm? So, what do you think? Delicious. Now that the ramen I remember you making Akito. Oh, okay. I completely agree with the commander. It's orthodox Tokyo style ramen done right. It's been a long time since I last had it, but this is definitely that special ramen you worked so hard on before, Akito. Well done, Tenkawa. This is sure to bring in the customer. Oh, I still have a long way to go. I haven't even started to vary the recipe yet. I still don't have the kind of palate I need to make adjustment to account for weather or time of the year. Didn't I tell you that's why I'll be doing tasting? I have complete faith in your taste, Eureka. Unlike my own skill, but that's one myself. You'll be fine little by little. You're getting better, Akito. Yes, Lapis is right. This is all due to the intense treatment and rehabilitation that you have gone through. Thank you, Rui, Lapis. Hmm. So, what are your plans from here on out, Akito? Are you going to work in homemade shop, or are you going to be the Nadeshiko cook again? No, I think I'm going to keep practicing here at this tent. Well said, Akito. No doubt you have the skill to master this specially constructed ramen stand that I, Seiya Uribatake, have crafted for you. I can understand how you feel, but I don't know. That all black style of yours might drive off customers. No problem, I'm the one who will deal with the customer. But Eureka. So I, Eureka Tenkawa, am discharging myself from the fleet effective immediately. Is that why you wanted me to try Akito Ramen today? To get my permission? Now that it will mean a lot of trouble for Eureka, but you caused some trouble for her. She caused some trouble for you, and you live your life together. That is what it is to be married, Akito. Then, Akito, take good care of my daughter. I will. It is going to get a bit lonely on the bridge. Don't worry, Captain. I will work hard to fill in for Eureka too. And don't forget about me. Thank you both. Thank you, Ruri. It's all thanks to you that I was able to let go of my hatred and the past. No, that I believe was due to the strength of love that you and Eureka share. You know, I can't help but feel embarrassed when you just put it bluntly like that. Love will save the world between you two and that fight. That's what I've learned. Yeah, but that's enough of that. Don't you think it's about time we are going to the Nadeshiko? Katsuki, are you wearing that today too? Well, I heard this was Tenkawa big all or nothing moment. I figured I should wear my best set of clothes. In other words, your favorite set of clothes. Well, I'm grateful to all of you too. Take care of Lapis from now on, Akito. Let's go tie everything up after that last battle. Alright everyone, prepare to launch. Arsenal mess hall? Okay, Arsenal. Everyone here, right? Yeah. As you all know, it's become impossible to use mana now that Aura has been released and the distinction between mana user and normal is breaking down. Since Dragon will no longer be attacking, the area D is also no longer off limit. And there is no more need for Arsenal, is there? So, what are we going to do now? We should ask Ruri for permission to join the Nadeshiko. I would prefer to be part of Celestial Being. We could have some. We could have the Senpuji Kunsen recommend us for some work too. No, don't rely on anyone else's help. Angie, the whole world has been reborn. We ought to determine our own path for the future. Well said, Lady Angelis. I understand what you're getting at, but still, don't make it sound like it's so easy. Since you have taken over as commander, I assume you have a plan, isn't that right, Angie? Of course. I call it the Arsenal Paradise plan. The what? Arsenal Paradise. As a lone island among distant seas, this place has the hidden potential to become the perfect resort. What? You want to turn Arsenal into a resort? That is right. I have already talked with Jasmine, and we have all the resources we need to remodel it. Let us all work together to rebuild this place, just like how the world itself was reborn. Hilda will be in charge of rebuilding the facility. Rosalie will help her. Right. Persia will be in charge of the restaurant. Vivian, you will be assisting her. Ah, you got it. Leave all the tasting to me. What about me? Celia, you will be designing uniform for all our workers. That is to say, for all of us. Can you do that? I would love to. Momoka will be in charge of customer relations. I'll put everything I have into this. Jasmine will head up supplies. Maggie will deal with health concerns. Emma will manage finances. May can take care of our equipment. Pamela, Hikaru, and Olivia can take on reception. Angie, what about me? Well, the Arsenal Resort famously has beautiful staff. Are you saying you want me to dress up as a girl? No, that's not what I meant. You are going to be the assistant manager. In other words, you will be my partner. All right, I'll do everything in my power to help out. Salah, you'll be in charge of bringing in customers from the UC dimension. Be sure to bring my mother along. I'd like nothing more. But are you sure that's a good idea, Angie? What do you mean? With embryos gone, the founding nation are in chaos, and fighting could break out any time. Anyone who wants to go fight can do so. You know what I still can't believe that Lady Sylvia is the one leading a group of citizens seeking to overthrow the order. She has begun to walk forward on her own 2 feet. No need to worry about her. What if the old order comes out on top and decides to destroy Arsenal as a demonstration of their power? That much is obvious. We will fight to stay alive, even if it means destroying the world. Angie, you really are like no one else I know. Alright everyone, let's finalize our schedule up to the opening of our resort before the Nadeshiko show up for us. Hmm. Deep Space Vessel Celestial Beam. You going, Satsuna? In the large Magellanic Cloud in the new correct century, we were able to come to the compromise with ELS and the Gamil. I would like to try to do that in this world too. Well, do our best. We will do our best, Satsuna, even if us non-innovator can only really help by being your bodyguards. But we definitely want to reach some sort of understanding too. We would like to make sure that your journey progresses safely. Clearing the way for innovators, huh? It sounds like Celestial Being mission is alive and well. Thank you everyone, I'll be counting on you. We will see each other again, right? Of course we will, Saji. Good. I will want to hear all about your trip, Satsuna. What you saw and what you experienced. I promise I'll tell you everything. Keep following your heart, Satsuna. I will lend you my immortality so Celestial Being won't ever die. Thank you. The Earth Federation forces will aid you in your journey too, however informally. Thanks, Kati. The Federation is already helping so much by providing us with the Celestial Being. Now that the fighting has come to an end, it's finally time for us to go. Grace, this is the perfect opportunity for you to tell say how you feel. No, I'm okay. But she has so much love to give. I'll be thinking of her, and is enough for me. Thank you, Phil. What? The flower that you gave me also gave me hope for peace. That's why I was able to work things out with the ELS. I'm glad, Satsuna. You weren't wrong, Satsuna. You were right too, refusing to fight. Trusting one another, trying to understand one another. That's how I will journey into the Milky Way. New correct century dimension. Okay, this is the last one probably. Jupiter colony dock. Tin Cake, Captain Vera. Now you can finally go back to being a Seabok Armo and Cecily Fairchild. About that, Tobia. I'm going to keep being Berarona for a little longer. Why? Kuklogati has fallen and the Jupiter Empire has been cursed to for good. Is it because of me? Bernadette. Is it so you can unite the people of Jupiter in my place, Captain Bear? Well, that is right, but you shouldn't feel responsible. This is my way of thanking you after returning from that journey of 336 light year. 336,000 light year, okay. Captain Bear, you're still young. You ought to gain some more experience before you lead the people of Jupiter. The world is going to change. You should see what that's like first. Are you sure? 3 years. That's how much time I'm going to give you. 3 years. Until then, she will remain Gararona and I will be Kincaid now. Oh, thank you, Kincaid, Captain Bera. We'll be leaving Bernadette and the Crossbow Vanguard to you, Tobias. I understand, doubtless, there will be many places that need our help throughout this changing world. For that reason, we will fly the Skullheart Banner and sail around the seas of outer space. And in 3 years' time, I will come back here to Jupiter no matter what. And I'll be with you then too, Bernadette. I don't care what you say, what you try to say. Thank you, Tobias. Well, now that decided, let's head back to Earth. We have got one last loose end left to tie up. That's right. We have to go and see off the man who gave his life in order to save the Earth. I hope you are. You are. I hope you are see this, Commander. You risked your life for it, and there it is. Do you see this, Commander? The Earth. It's coming back to life. Thanks to the stars of the Cosmo reverse system, it's starting to recover. Beautiful like it used to be. If only you were here to see it with us, Okita. Seems like all your friends and subordinates from three different dimensions are here to see you off. All that's left to be done, you can leave to us now. Rest in peace, Okita. All members of the Minyak Fleet Tenku, salute for Commander Okita. Thank you, Commander. I'll never forget what you have taught me. And I swear that from now on, together with the Yamato, I will continue to watch over that blue planet. Okay, Okita is dead, I guess. Yamato, hang on, I guess the ride finally over, huh? I guess so. You're still going to be a test pilot? I certainly intend to. What about you, Phil? Same here. I plan to keep working both as a researcher and as test pilot. And I guess we'll be parting ways. What are you talking about? There is no need for us to say goodbye. What do you mean? Come on, the distance between the US and Germany is pretty much nothing compared to 336,000 light years. Am I wrong, Lottie? No, you're right. Let me just say one thing. I'll be seeing you around. Yeah, see you around too, well. Commander Akita. Looks like your legacy is in our hands. So today, the last official day of the Minyak Fleet Tenku. But our fight isn't over yet. The Earth may be regenerating, but it will take some time before everything can be completely restored. Yes, Cap, I understand. It seems our mission from now on will be to help with the rebuilding. I'll be counting on you, Dine. After all, we went through all that trouble disarming the Grand Line and refitting it in order to optimize your functioning. And even if it's limited, we did install the parallel jump, which required Gardim advanced technology. We are going to get busy from now on. I understand as an ERS 100, I will carry out my mission to restore the Earth. You said you were a 99 because you consider yourself incomplete. Don't you think you have reached 100 by now? Not yet. Well, I still don't understand love. Wait, Minyak, I thought you were going to teach Nine about love. Then when the battle was all over, I was going to have to wait. Actually, I intend to go on a journey of my own in search of love. Knowing you, Cap, you will travel through all three different dimensions and still not be able to find it. Then I'll just keep looking until I do, and you'll be right there with me the whole time. Yes, Cap. Let's give this everything we got, man. I don't know what I'm going to do after I see Tatsu, but I will go to any dimension out there to answer the request for help. No doubt it will be a trip longer than 336,000 light years. I'll be counting on you, man. You got it, Cap. We will be together forever. Okay, so this is the end of Super Robot War 5. Okay. Okay. Save. Okay. Alright. That's the end of Super Robot War 5. This is all the time I have for today. Uh, this is Minyak. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.